Or not to spell B? That is the question. And as 2.5 lakh students stand testament to it, the answer is a resounding yes! Welcome to the first semi-final of India's largest school-level spelling competition, Classmate Spell Bee 2014, presented by Classmate, India's leading stationery brand, powered by the Times of India. This is an initiative by Radio Mirchi. So the theme for Classmate Spell Bee this year, "Every child is unique and so is every word," is centered around Classmates' core belief of celebrating uniqueness that encourages students to identify their talents and achieve success on their own terms. I want to tell you a story. So the other day, a perfectly serious debate about inheriting my mother's genes ended in laughter when someone wanted to know if we were the same size. You know, like jeans. So of course I meant DNA and they thought I was talking about denim. Then the discussion switched quickly to pie, and I found myself getting a little peckish. That is until I realized we were in fact discussing geometry. Pie or apple pie. So I stormed off to get a snack, only to find myself stumped once again when my request for a pair was met with a question. A pair of what? I nearly threw a fit. And that's when I realized that these misunderstandings aren't anyone's fault. The blame lies squarely with homophones. Words that sound the same but are spelt differently and have diverse meanings. And guess what? Homophones are just one of the English language's many traps. But while you or I may stumble and perhaps even fall, we have with us today some of the country's top spellers, and I bet that they won't be tripped up as easily. After all, they were found from amongst 2.5 lakh students from more than 750 schools across 27 cities. And this year, Classmate and Radio Mirchi began their hunt for India's ace speller with a massive on-ground school contact program that extended into radio, television, digital and social media, a brand new mobile application and videos on YouTube. You had to be a super speller to survive the grueling challenge, and just 16 of them did. 4 of them are with us today, so let's meet them.
I'm Esther David. I'm 14 years old and I study at the Cathedral and John Connon School in Mumbai. Me? I love music. It's only words, and words are all I have to take that trophy away.
Hey, I'm Tejas, I'm 14 years old and I'm from Bhavan's BP Vidya Mandir Civil Lines, Nagpur. And I'm passionate about video gaming. When I grow up, I want to develop this game where my character, Mr. X, is this hacker who can hack into huge computer systems of huge cities, just like I can spell huge words without difficulty.
Hi, I'm Anushka Bodhakur, age 13, from Maharshi Vidya Mandir Rajgarh in Guwahati. I would say I'm kind of a competitive person. I currently have a Sudoku tournament going on with my father. He has vowed to better his timing and push me out of the league, but unfortunately for him, I'm still winning.
Hello everyone, I'm Rishabh. I'm 14 years old and I'm from Delhi Public School, Bangalore South. I have a friend who's left-handed and I have a fun fact for him. Dexter and sinister are 2 words from Latin. These mean left and right. So right-handed people are considered to be good and skillful, just like me. And left-handed people are considered to be up to no good. And so is my friend. So looks like I have enough to pull his leg with.
Welcome to our spellers today and welcome to the families. And congratulations to the 4 of you. I know that you've been through some grueling rounds to make it here today to our very first semi-final. And I know that you're nervous, but I have to tell you that it gets very tough from now on. Only one of you will make it through today to compete in the final. And I want to remind you what you're playing for. It's not only this glittering trophy, it's also a cash prize of 50,000 rupees courtesy Classmate, as well as a guaranteed place in the finals. So, without any further ado, let's get things buzzing. So briefly, the rules of round one are such that in round one, I will ask each of you 4 words to spell with increasing levels of difficulty, but increasing points awarded for every word spelled correctly. You can ask me for clues, and those clues include the definition of the word, usage in a sentence, part of speech, as well as the origin of the word. This year we've given our contestants the option to ask for a little help. We've added a Classmate Connect option, so our contestants can turn to the classmates for spelling aid. So whenever you're in doubt, just tell me and I will help you connect with the classmates who will have 30 seconds to confer and then spell the word out for you. It's then up to you whether you accept or reject that spelling. Among our classmates today are previous winners of the competition, Samvida Venkatesh, Kavya Murlidhar, and we have last year's finalist Mahashweta Chakravarti. So remember, contestants, these are your classmates and you can ask them for spelling aid, but only in round 1 or round 2. So remember to be prudent. So let's begin round 1, and we'll start with Esther David from the Cathedral and John Convent School in Mumbai. How are you feeling, Esther?
Kind of nervous.
You've been through many rounds, but this is the moment that counts. Apart from spelling, is there anything else that you love to do, any hobbies or talents?
I love doing accents, if that counts.
Is that you speaking in your normal voice, or is that a British accent?
The British accent.
It's very good. I spent 4 years in England, and you had me fooled. Are there any other accents that you like to do?
Yes, beautiful person.
I wish you all the best for round 1. Are you ready?
Yes.
Your first word, Esther, to spell in round 1 for 5 points is gnome.
May I have the definition?
A member species of diminutive beings, usually described as shriveled little old men. Gnome.
G-N-O-M-E.
That is correct. And you have 5 points. Your second word for 10 points. Cypriot.
May I have the definition?
Cypriot, meaning a native or inhabitant of Cyprus.
C-Y-P-R-I-O-T.
Absolutely correct, which means you have another 10 points. Your third word to spell for 15 points is prescient.
May I have the definition?
Having or showing knowledge of events before they take place.
May I have the usage in a sentence, please?
Call me prescient, but you're going to be in a lot of trouble with the teacher over the broken seesaw.
P-R-E-S-C-I-E-N-T.
That is absolutely correct. Well played. You're doing very well. You haven't spelled a single word incorrectly. Will you have a perfect score at the end of round 1?
Hope so.
That all depends on if you spell this 4th word correctly. All the very best. Your word to spell is astigmatism.
May I have the definition?
It means a defect in the eye or in a lens caused by a deviation from spherical curvature.
A-S-T-I-G-M-A-T-I-S-M.
That is absolutely correct, which means at the end of round 1 you have a perfect score. Very well played, Esther. You've set the bar very high. We'll continue round 1 with our second contestant. Let's welcome to the podium Tejas S. from Bhavan's BP Vidya Mandir in Nagpur. Welcome, Tejas. How are you feeling?
A little nervous, but confident.
So, how did you prepare for getting to this particular semi-final round?
Go through the dictionary a few times.
Just go through the dictionary a few times. And was there anyone at home who maybe helped you, or did you do this all by yourself?
All the time I was doing my work, Mom supported me.
So you must be very proud of Tejas. He's made it through so many rounds to be here today.
So I have no words to express.
I think it's wonderful just that you're here today.
Yeah.
Just your presence here itself will be huge encouragement. Isn't that right, Tejas?
That's right.
Is there something you want to say to your mother?
Yeah, I'm going to kill this.
Thank you.
Those are very confident words indeed. I'm going to kill this. Shall we begin round 1 with you?
Yeah, sure.
Your first word for 5 points, Tejas, is feign.
Definition, please.
To pretend to be affected by.
F-E-I-G-N.
Very confident and very accurate. 5 points. Your second word for 10 points, dramaturgist.
Definition, please.
A person who writes plays or a playwright. You can appeal to your classmates for aid in case you want to. You can ask me for more clues.
Can I have the usage, please?
As a dramaturgist, Shakespeare's only equal was Christopher Marlowe.
D-R-A-M-A-T-E-R-G-I-S-T.
I'm afraid that is incorrect. Classmates, would you like to tell us or attempt an accurate spelling of dramaturgist?
I think it's D-R-A-M-A-T-U-R-G-I-S-T.
That is correct. We cannot give you 10 points, but no matter. There are many more points to be scored as we go further into this competition. Your third word to spell, Tejas, for 15 points. Sepulchral.
Sepulchral.
That is correct.
Can I have the definition?
Relating to a tomb, or also meaning gloomy or dismal.
The usage in a sentence, please.
He speaks in resigned, sepulchral tones and seems to have a strange affinity towards shadows and corners.
I would ask the classmates for help.
Classmates, your 30 seconds start now. Have you conferred?
Yes, Mahashita, go ahead.
We think the correct spelling is S-E-P-U-L-C-H-R-A-L.
I would go with that.
You would be right to go with that because that is the accurate spelling of sepulchral. Well done, classmates. It takes your total to 20 points. Well done, collective effort. Are you ready for your fourth word?
Yes.
Your fourth word to spell for 20 points is patisserie or patisserie.
Definition, please.
It refers to a shop where pastries and cakes are sold, or it's also used to refer to pastries and cakes collectively.
The origin?
The origin is French.
P-E-T-I-S-S-E-R-I-E.
That was very quick off the bat, but I'm afraid there's just one letter wrong, which means we cannot give you points for that. It is not P-E-T, it is P-A-T-I-S-S-E-R-I-E, which means at the end of round one, Tejas, your total stands at 20 points. Well played. We're halfway through round one. We've played with Esther and with Tejas. It's time for us to take a quick break, but I wanted to leave you with something to think about. Citizens of ancient Greece would write the names of people that they wanted to banish from their community on pieces of broken pottery known as ostrakon. What I wanted to ask you was if you know the English word that derives from the Greek word ostrakon. So ponder that while we take a quick break. You're watching Classmates Spell Bee 2014, powered by the Times of India.